Hey guys, what's up? What's up? So today it's the 8th, I think, of February of 2023. And it's just a quick update of everything that I've been experiencing. So I actually got baptized. Um so I'm happy for it. It's been a long journey. It's been some time. So I'm very happy. I really love you know having peace in my heart, feeling love. you know um I gotta say, like, I don't think the religion matters, just to for you to feel what you actually whatever makes you connected to whatever you believe in, right? As long as you have a like faith and like love and you have peace in your heart, I feel like that's what matters the most. So definitely that helped me and it's been healing me. So what I've been encountering, um I realized that sometimes, we grow up with like guilt, we grow up with shame, we grow up like, I come from a household that I was like very mentally abused. I was physically abused, and that got stuck in my head. So I grew up feeling like I didn't deserve anything, that I was not able to do anything, despite that, like, I actually did my best always to achieve like as many things as I wanted. And regardless of, like, that I would achieve them, I was not feeling happy with myself. Like, I never felt like it was enough. And people will stereotype you, and you grow up with that. You grow up with like, if you feel that you're not enough, and then people, like, I'm very curvy, very voluptuous, and even if I was skinny, like, people will like already like stereotype me. So I thought I was nothing better than, like, exotic, foxy, sexy girl, right? And I thought that, like, I could only be like a dancer or like a porn star because, you know like, I was not good enough for anything else. Like, I didn't have faith in myself, despite that, I was a personal trainer, a dietitian, a nutritionist. I took like meditation courses, um aesthetic medicine. I'm a cosmetologist. I speak 5 languages. And fashion designer. I'm an actress. I'm like a professional dancer. I sing. And it was never good enough for me. Like, I know like office works. Like, I'm very good at like producing, directing, and I just couldn't believe in myself. Regardless of what I would know, like, I always had this fear within me that nobody would hire me. And like, I didn't know there's so many resources out there. Because I didn't grow up with guidance, and when you're insecure, that can limit you like a lot. So, you know, um, when this happened, that I'm not sure why. Um, it could have been many factors, because I like supernatural things, and I believe that, like, sometimes you develop when you come from like a very traumatic like experiences. You develop this like butterfly effect, that you kind of like try to live in another dimension, because you don't want to like face the reality. So, I've been to the psychologist all my life, and they were like, you're perfectly fine. But deep inside, I knew that I had fear, and like, I was feeling guilty of things that I never did, and like, I was feeling ashamed, for like people looking at me the way they would look at me. And, I was always like shadowing myself, because I wanted like people to feel better, because I knew that they would hurt me if I wouldn't feel, like less than them. So I was making myself insecure just out of ignorance, and because I didn't have like guidance. So I believe that what happened is like, you know um somehow like a portal between the life and death got open. The Christians believe that it's like larves, like spiritual larves. um so I really don't know what it is, but I feel like, when you are in that border between the life and the death, like there's like a portal, where like things can get in, and you can get out. And since I was little, I used to like go to other dimensions that I didn't even know, Fortunately, I'm very ignorant about that. There's very limited knowledge about those things. And I don't think we're always going to know everything, and it's going to be hard for us to know everything. But so what I've been experiencing, right, that I'm like in between, right? Like I said, I have these voices like telling me that they're gonna kill me, and that I'm gonna die. And I realize that the more I will release myself from guilt, from shame, from like I will forgive people, because sometimes you have resentments, you get resentful. So I realize that people grow up with like hate or with envy or jealousy or insecurities, and that's where these things they get fed, and like when you're like in that border, like people that they're in a vegetative state, or like people when they probably overdose, I don't know, because I don't know. um or when people like go like travel, like time travel, um or it can be many things, but like these people that they are like really ill, or that they are old, I feel like that's when they are about to cross that portal. And you can get with these entities that they try to like take over your body, because there's actually recordings, or like people that they see lights, or like people talking to something that there's you don't see anything in reality. But I think that's what it is. They try to take over, I don't know if your soul or your body. But I'm doing this because of that, because I want people to know, because I'm experiencing it. And a lot of people we're, like I said, because there's not a lot of information and a lot of people don't know about it, there's a lot of ignorance, and that's what I'm doing it. So when people know about the spiritual larves, like they tell you that there's different types, you know and they tell you that obviously, because there's doors open, right? It's like this Monsters Inc. Movie, right? But anyways, they feed off your fears, and that's how they want to like take you, right? But the more you like release yourself from like and that's why it's important to like have faith and like believe in like a religion, you know um because the more you release yourself, the more like you feel free, free of guilt, free of shame, free of like you forgive others, and you forgive yourself. And you know um any feeling or any action that you did that in your spirit, or in your mind, knows that like it wasn't the right thing, and like the way you release yourself, that's how you feel free. And I still hear these voices, but I know they cannot do anything to me anymore, because I have peace in my heart, I'm happy, and I have forgiven myself. I'm still in the works. I know that I didn't validate myself as I should have. I know that I felt bad. I felt guilt that it was not even mine. It was this chip that you grew up, like, because you come from a traumatic experience, like you were neglected, you were abused, if you lived in a foster home, or like, you were an orphan. I don't know, like different people have different situations. But so that's what happens, and like these spiritual herbs, they exist, and they don't feel of happiness. They feel of like those bad feelings, the regrets, the hate, the jealousy, so know that, like, you cannot be scared. You have to live your own life, and you have the domain of your body, your mind, and your soul, and like nobody can do anything. Doesn't matter what you do. I don't think it matters. I feel like it's the feeling of like not feeling love, not feeling peace, not having joy in your life. So I think that's the most important thing. There's a couple of information in there about how to get rid of it. I don't know if it's sure, like if it's helpful or not, because I haven't tried it. I tried vinegar with Epsom salt. But they say that you gotta do like rub eggs all over your body to clean yourself, or you gotta burn like pepper, garlic, this, I don't know if it's spicy, the cayenne chili, and I don't know why, but like nuts, raspberries, strawberries kind of bothers them. They try to figure out, like what kind of religion are you, or like what are your religious fears, because that's how they attack you. And that's pretty much what I can say right now. There's so many things to cover, but those are the things. They don't like you to see yourself in the mirror, because they want you to forget who you are. They want you to forget your memories, like when you were happy, or the things that make you feel alive, because the more you forget, the more power take over you and your life. So that's basically what I have for now. I'm gonna try to remember as much as I can, so I can provide you more information. But like I said, don't be scared. They live in the trash, they live in the dirt, and they live in like places that they're not clean, where people fight. They love that, like they might confuse you. They make people confused. They make people like forget things, even your surroundings, like your family or your friends. They can control that. They want to make that on purpose, like it's that vibration, so you get mad, or they get mad at you, and they feed out of that. And those are the things, and you actually feel them in your body. You actually, like, when they want you to feel bad, they you feel like electroshocks, in your body, or you feel like something is crawling, and I notice like little mosquitoes around me, or like when I sink my feet on the vinegar with the Epsom salt, I notice like dark little like ashes. And like I said, they try to figure out, like, based on your religion, or like who you are, so they can kill you, so let's say in the Catholic, right? So they want to see if you're like a Virgin Mary, or like it's kind of like a stereotype, like a tagging that they put on you, like kind of like a personality of what you've been through, and I'm sure like for different religions they have this. I know that in the Hindu culture they have more knowledge about this. I'm not sure why. Maybe because of the chakras and because of the energy, because I believe that we are energy. But anyway, so I'm gonna let you guys go. I hope you enjoyed this video, and know that everything I'm doing it because I want the knowledge to be out there, because I don't want people to suffer, because I don't want these things to hurt nobody. And I want people to be free, free of thinking, feel free to love, feel free to have peace, you know because you can't live with fear. Like, ignorance is so easy to, like, take you to the fear, just because it limits us, and that's what makes you have fear. you know so it's very important, just to, like, feel like conscious clean, feel like whatever you believe in, feel confident that you're doing the right thing, that you're, like, have no shame, no fear, no guilt, no regrets, you know so I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you next time. Bye.